Hi guys, in this video we're going to take a look at 8.1 day 4 notes and homework with completing a square to help us write the equation of a circle in standard form. So if you remember, the equation of a circle in standard form is given by the quantity x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where h and k, that gives us the center of the circle, and r gives us the radius of the circle. Alright? So in each of these examples, they want us to write the equation of the circle in standard form by completing the square, right? Then identify the center and radius of the circle, and finally graph the circle. All right, so in number 1, notice that we've left a couple blanks here for you to complete the square. All right, before I start completing the square, I want to make sure that all of my x terms are grouped together. So in this case, all of the x's are together, all of my y terms are grouped together, and any constants are on the right-hand side of the equation, away from the x's and y's, right? Because that's what's going to get us the closest to standard form, right? Notice the x's and y's are on one side of the equation, and all the constants are on the other side. Okay? So, to go ahead and complete the square, that's when I need to take a look at the middle term. So my middle term here, the b value is 4. So take 4, and I'm going to divide it by 2, and then square that. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So that tells me I need to add 4 to the left-hand side of my equation with the x terms to complete the square. What I do to one side, I must do to the other side. So I need to add 4 on the other side. Okay. With the y terms, I'm going to look at the middle term, which is negative 4. Take negative 4, divide that by 2, and square that. So that will be negative 2 squared, which is, again, positive 4. What I do to one side, I must do to the other side. So add 4 on the right-hand side. Okay? All right. So simplifying, I have x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus y squared minus 4y plus 4 equals 17 plus 4 plus 4. Well, 17 plus 4 plus 4, that's just equal to, that's just equal to 25. So equals 25. All right? X squared plus 4x plus 4. If I want to go ahead and factor that, that means I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to 4 and add to 4. So those two numbers are 2 and 2, right? So notice this factors through the quantity x plus 2 squared, all right? Y squared minus 4y plus 4, well, if I want to factor this, then I have a cross, and I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to 4 and add to negative 4. So those two numbers are negative 2 and negative 2. So this will be plus the quantity y minus 2 squared equals 25. Technically, it's always going to be half of this middle term, right, squared. That's the perfect square trinomial. Half of this middle term is negative 2, square that, that's this perfect square trinomial. All right? So this is my equation of the circle in standard form. Okay, so this x plus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 25. Then I can go from here and easily identify what is the center and what is the radius of my circle. So the center of my circle, that's given by the h comma k. So here, the h value, what's the opposite of positive 2? That is negative 2. So I know the h value will be negative 2. And the k value is the opposite of negative 2, which is positive 2, right? X minus h, so x minus negative 2 squared, plus y minus k, y minus 2 squared, equals the radius squared. So 25 equals the radius squared. Then how do I get the radius by itself? Well, I need to undo the square, so I need to square root both sides. So 5 is my radius. Okay? Go ahead and graph a circle with a center of negative 2, 2, negative 2, 2, and a radius of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, draw your circle through those points. Okay, moving on to example 2. So remember, I'm always looking to see if all my x terms are grouped together, all my y terms are grouped together, and all my constants are on the other side of the equation. So if I'm looking at number 2, I see I have an x squared here and a negative 6x here. Oh, they're not grouped together. All right, same thing with my y squares. Y squared and 4y, but these are not grouped together. And then I have this plus 4 just hanging out here on the left-hand side of my equation. I want to make sure that constant's on the right-hand side. So I'm going to subtract 4 on both sides first. Okay, so minus 4 on both sides. That will give me x squared plus y squared minus 6x plus 4y equals negative 4. Okay? If I want to start by grouping all my x's and y's together, well, then what I want to do is I want to make sure that my x's are grouped together. So I want to write the x squared minus 6x first. And then my y's are grouped together. So then I'm going to leave a blank and then do y squared plus 4y, leave a blank, all right, equals negative 4. And then I go ahead and complete the square. So look at my b term, which is negative 6. Take the b value divided by 2 and then square it. So that's negative 3 squared, which will be positive 9. So it's telling me to add 9 to the left-hand side, add 9 to the right-hand side. All right. Same thing with my y terms. My b value here is 4. So if I take 4, divide that by 2, and then square it, 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So I need to add 4 to complete the square with my y terms. What I do to one side, I must do to the other side. Okay, so plus 4 as well. All right. Now, on the right-hand side, I have negative 4 plus 9 plus 4. Well, these cancel, so I'm left with just 9 on the right-hand side. On my left-hand side, I'm looking for my perfect square binomials, okay? So here, x squared minus 6x plus 9. Well, we can do the cross, right? Or you can realize the pattern is this is going to just be x and then take the b term divided by 2, so that's negative 3, so minus 3 squared, right? The y terms, this will be y plus 2 squared, because 4 divided by 2 is 2, okay, equals 9, right? So this is my equation in standard form. X minus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared, x minus 2 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 9, all right? So then from this, I can identify my center as 3, negative 2, and my radius is 3. So go to 3, negative 2, and a radius of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and draw your circle through these points. All right? Okay, so now I want you to pause the video and go ahead and try numbers 3 and 4 on your own. Okay? And then go ahead and check the part 2 video where I'll have the answers for that. All right, good luck.